just attack the basket.
Hey everybody, what's up? Welcome back to Nostalgic Rips. Today we got something we've actually already done. And I had a good time doing it, so we're going to do it again. 1989 Fleer baseball. Obviously not sealed, but all of the packs are in there. Let's go hunting. Let's go hunting for the Billy Ripken F-face. We'll say that. We also, don't forget, we've got a chance at the Randy Johnson, the Marlboro era, Ken Griffey Jr. rookies. So, let's get right into it. 1989 Fleer baseball. As always, I really hope everybody's doing great today. So, let's go. Mike Jackson, Rob Thompson, Heath Belcher, J Tibbs, Nolan Ryan, Dave Henderson, Brumley, Scott Nielsen, Lance Parrish, Guzman, Assenmacher, if that's a thing, Wade Boggs, and Larry Mick Williams. One pack down, 7,437,000 to go. Baseball sticker, Mark something, Chris Brown. I got some upside down cards. Buddy Bell, Downing, Steve, Gallego, Thompson, Ernie Witt, RJ Reynolds, Gaetti, Checklist, Bob Walk, Darnell Coles, and Ozzie Smith. Whoa. All right. Mike Dunn, Eric Hansen, Willie McGee, Rick Cerrone, McDowell, Charlton, Paredes, Cotto, Kelly Downs, Ted Power, Sharpison, Randy Myers, Terry Poole, Bob Welch, and Glenn Hubbard. Glenn Hubbard. All right, come on. All right, we've got Frank Williams, Donnie Paul, Craig Lefferts, Oil Can Boyd, Ryan Sandberg, BJ Surhoff, Mike Cook, Gonzalez, Varsho, Matt Noakes, Kruk, Corsi and Malaki, Tracy Woodson, Mike Stanley, and Tim Raines. All right, let's go this way. Holton, Wilkerson, Hubie Brooks, Saberhagen, Kent Hill, and Dennis Cook. Tony Fernandez, Kurt Young, Marvin Freeman, Stottlemyre, John Smiley, and Bert Blevlin. Yankee sticker, Mark Williamson, Augusto, Dave Stewart, Sandy Alomar Jr., there we go, Steve Shields, Shane Raleigh, Petrali, Ozzie Virgil, Andres Galarraga, and Gerald Perry. Ken Daly, Dave Clark, David Cohn, Larry Sheets, Mike Burkebeck, Jeff Montgomery. Come on, where is our Griffies and our Billy Ripkins? Let's see. Paul Lefferts, Oil Can Boyd, Ryan Sandberg, again, Surhoff, Mike Cook, Gonzalez, Varsho, Matt Noakes, Kruk. Has anybody got some weird deja vu that we've got this pack already? Because it sure as crap seemed like it. Okay. All right, we got a Phillies sticker with Bergman, Hershire, Tettleton, Doran, Dennis Eckersley, Dave Winfield, Hal Morris, Greg Harris, Russell Perry, Tom Browning, Greg Matthews, Jeff Kaiser, Darryl Strawberry, Mr. Cal Ripken Jr., and Jeffrey Leonard. Sorry, I don't even know where I got Larry from. Well, all right, baseball stickers. We got Ramirez, Javier Martinez, Don Mattingly, Mike Schmidt, Zane Smith, Danny Jackson, David Cohn, Steve Peters, Candioti, Leach, Orsulik, O'Brien, De Jesus, Caron, let's see. Well, in the first quarter box, we got nothing that we're chasing. But it's okay. Astros sticker. Searcy, Tim Leary, Peraza, Nepper, Jose Canseco, Jeff Pico, Robert Kelly, Ricky Jordan, Audeby McDowell, Tom Glavine, Jose Canseco, Mark McGuire, and Terry Steinbach. Danny Cox, Medina, Hernandez, Aducci. Brave sticker, Plezak, Petrie, Gene Larkin, Darren Jackson, Jack Morris, Mark Davis, Lenny Harris, and Marty Brown. Danny Heap, Kunkel, Parrott, George Brett, Greg Harris, Rick Roden, Craig Biggio, Johnny Ray, and Kelly Gruber. All right, Bobby Manila and Chris Sabo, Dwight Gooden, All right, we got Rick Sutcliffe, Minton, Portugal, Trillo, Henman, Jimmy Jones, Kevin Brown, Kevin Reimer, Orozco, Jeff Coat, Foley, Lieberant, Mark Grant, Dotson, and Alan Ashby. All right, Kevin Reynolds, Jose Batista, Don August, Gleaton, Greg Jeffries, Joe Carter, Tom Browning, Diaz, Bob Melvin, Moyer, Ganter, McLelmore, Tolliver, and Al Nipper. surely we are not going to get through half the box, excuse me, and not even pull a Griffey or nothing. Benedict, Al Leader, Schofield, Jimmy Key, Gene Nelson, Ron Jones, Barfield, Andy Van Slyke, Herbeck, 89 All-Star Team, Mike Greenwell. We've got Jeff Blauser, Glenn Wilson, Bill McGuire, and Todd Worrell. Yankee sticker. There's Tom Glavine, McGuire, Steinbeck, and Canseco. Danny Cox, Medina, Hernandez, Gerhardt, Aducci, Julio Franco, Barry Larkin, Woodard, Nixon, Parrish, and Andre Dawson. Dave Gallagher, Spear, Spike Owen, Greg Maddox, Brian Harper, not Bryce Harper, Sheridan, Rasmussen, Santos and Campbell, Chris Gwynn, Brower, Tracy Jones, and Fred White. Marshall, Kennedy, Glenn Davis, Dave Parker, Jack Clark, Tommy John, Mike Maddox, Sierra, Dale Murphy, Denny Walling, Ron Washington, Ron Darling, Doug Sisk, Daryl Hamilton, and Bill Pacoda. Well, we did. We managed to get through the first half of the box without a single Griffey Jr. or Billy Ripken or Randy Johnson. Give me a Bo Jackson or something. Tim Raines, Kurt Stillwell, Pina Darwin, Wally Joyner, Fred McGriff, Todd Burns, Palmer, David Wells, Darryl Strawberry on the All-Star team, and Mahler, Fisher, Campbell. Mookie Wilson, Upshaw, Frank Williams, Paul, Lefferts, Oil Can, Ryan Sandberg, Surhoff, Mike Cook, Gonzalez, Varsho, Noakes, Kruk, I am not suggesting anything, but anyway, there's Hal Morris, Greg Harris, Jeff Russell, Perry, Browning, Matthews, Kaiser, Darryl Strawberry, another Cal Ripken Jr., Bill Buckner, Elster, Doug Jones, and Treadway. Gossage, Pettit, Randy Reddy, Kurt Gibson, Vanberg, Tim Burke, Tabler, Eric Show, Aguayo, Meadows, Bob Boone, Dwayne Ward, Don Baylor, and Steve Jeltz. Andre Dawson, Rob Deere, Chuck Finley, Christensen, Mike Harkey, Trammell, Roberto Alomar, Holton, Wilkerson, I mean, I know you're not guaranteed anything, but dang. Danny Jackson, Salas, Joe Price, Mike Smithson, Lancaster, Braggs, Terry Clark, DePino, Lemon, McCullers, Joe Girardi, Mike Davis, Guante, and Dennis Martinez. Bertzos, Holman, Bradley, Riles, Eric King, Mike Marshall, Terry Kennedy, Glenn Davis, Jack Clark, Tommy John, Mike Maddox, Sierra, Dale Murphy, Gooden, and Davis. Jim Rice, Palmero, Frazier, John Moses, Webster, Robinson, Hawkins. All right. Is anybody else starting to get the feeling? I mean, if nobody's going to say it, I'm going to say it. Anybody starting to get the feeling that this box may have been resealed? I mean, obviously it didn't come sealed, but maybe I'm just wrong. I mean, but I've never opened one of these boxes and at the very least pulled a Griffey Jr., Billy Ripken, Randy Johnson, to not pull any of those three. But I mean, maybe it's just a slow box. Maybe we got this last stack right here. So we'll see what happens before we start, saying anything crazy. I mean, there's Barry Bonds. What's that, his second year? Yeah. Randy Bush, Dennis Eckersley. Checklist. Wade Boggs, Bill Long. See what gave it away that last pack? When I opened it, this was on the bottom and the cards were flipped this way. Never seen that in any of the boxes that I've opened. So as of right now, I can start saying that because I'm pretty confident that we are not pulling Billy Ripken or King Griffey Jr. I mean, I hope I'm wrong. I really do. But with each pack goes by, it really starts to feel like that these might have been already gone through. But hey, I mean, you get the old stuff, you take that risk, right? I mean, not everybody in this world is honest. So what can you do? Tigers. We're just going to scan through them. Fred McGriff, Palmer, David Wells, Drayback. I mean, maybe you guys can let me know. I mean, have you ever seen any of these boxes open that didn't have at least one of those three players? Either a Randy Johnson or King Griffey Jr. or a Billy Ripken, error or not. I have always pulled at least one of the three. I mean, in our last box, I think we pulled the Billy Ripken, a couple of Randy Johnson rookies, and 2 King Griffey Jr. rookies out of that one box. So it just might be a fluke box though. So two packs left. All right, well, look, it happens, right? Well, I don't know what happened, but we did not pull anybody that we were looking for. So, it is what it is. You win some, you lose some, right? No sense in crying about it. We got plenty of other product. You guys stay tuned. Like the videos. Maybe not this one, but subscribe at the very least. We got plenty of other stuff coming up that is awesome. So we'll see you guys next time.